Hello everybody, Flick here once again, and it's time for another Let's Look At. This time we are looking at Void Destroyer. It is made by Paul... I don't want to try and pronounce your surname, I'm sorry. I looked at it on your Kickstarter page and it's the kind of surname I want to hear said at least once before I attempt it. So Paul got in touch with me via his YouTube channel, which will be linked below, along with the Kickstarter page for Void Destroyer and his official website for it as well, if you want to back it after what you see here. This is a real-time strategy game with space combat kind of mixed in together. You can play as one aspect of it or both, depending on which you're more comfortable with. And we will just jump straight into a new game. I do have a saved game, but I'd rather start from the start, because it gives you a tutorial as you play, but there's also a separate tutorial. And we'll get a little bit of story in a second. Any second now. So we're playing as General K. Knight Errant. Here we are. So as it begins, we are testing out this new type of small fighter. There are lots of different types of ship, and the general theme is you can switch between them whenever you want. He calls it ship switching, but I find that very difficult to say, so I'll probably refer to it as something else. So yep, just giving us a briefing. So we have to go to the hangar platform, fly towards the green marker, so I can turn my ship with the mouse, and that's where we wanted to be going over there. So we're currently going at no speed, so I will press backspace to go at the base speed. Can't remember how it refers to it as. So although we have this default view, we can also kind of do the 3D view. This may be a bit easier to steer, especially when you're in combat. We also have, this is kind of a cinematic view where once your ship's having a fight you can just enjoy it. Very much like the camera EVE has. EVE Online, I mean. And then you can also have individual turrets views. But anyway, we'll stick with first person for now because I'm kind of going off course here. I'm also flying sideways, that's not good. So now we're getting near, so I will slow down. I said slow down. Slow down, damn it! Ooh. So we're going to fight a combat drone for a test. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, yeah, I should have slowed down a lot sooner than I did. Okay, here we are. They're changing it to full AI. There it is. So as it's saying on the right there, T targets the nearest enemy. There it is. And I will just start firing with right mouse. His health is on the left, and he... oh, yep, he's blowing up. Now if I wanted, I could have switched to one of the more dramatic cameras and the guns would handle themselves. That's if you don't particularly like this aspect of it. Piece of cake, yep. So if you look at the Kickstarter page, you'll also learn more about the game and some of the stretch goals, including possibly even implementing first-person shooter aspects, as in soldiers on the ground, or within the ships I should say. But so what we're doing here, we're taking the gravity drive to Karakum. So G to activate the waypoint, and then Shift plus G. I'm not sure if that does it. I've had trouble activating this drive before. I would say that's also the only hiccup I've found so far, is that the tutorial mode, not the tutorials we're getting now, excuse my dog if you can hear it in the background, they sometimes don't seem to forward when they should, so you kind of get stuck, and as such I've not seen all the tutorials, so therefore I haven't seen all the buttons yet. Also, there is actually so many buttons. It's like, it reminds me of the old Bridge Commander games, where if you're going into that type of game for the first time, or first time in a long time in my case, it can be very... oh, there we go, it's activated. It can be very hard to get back into this type of game because there's so much to remember, especially when you're trying to mix both the space combat aspect with a real-time strategy element, which we'll see after we progress a bit further. So here we are at the next place. What are we doing here? We're launching ships. We will hopefully break in time. Yep, we've tested our gravity drive. And then pirates are incoming, so we will press T to activate the closest target. Let's go to a different view if it will let me at this point. So chase camera, we can do that. Or we can go to... will it let me do this view yet? Yeah, there we go. We're now controlling one of the turrets. The ship kind of manages itself when we're in this kind of view. So it's flying me over. Oh, it's weird places. Let's switch to a different gun. There we go, that's more like it. So if this type of space combat isn't your deal, like say you're not interested in this type of playing, you might still be interested in the first person aspects of it. Let me change guns again. In fact, no, let me go back to the proper view because that's getting a bit confusing. There we go. I'm not sure if the real-time strategy elements are active yet, but let's test. No, they're not, so I can't show you yet. But we will try and get to that within the demo so that you can see, because the RTS elements actually involve base building, resource management, and all that. It's like a totally different game, but it's all merged together. So, more pirates. Nope. Communication from Fleet Command. We're going to be sent somewhere else. The intricate ship movement is the thing I have the most problems with so far. But keep in mind this is all alpha. Part of the reason he's kickstarting is so that you can get more assets to make some of the menus easier to navigate and so on. So please do keep in mind everything you're seeing here is early alpha and is subject to change if you're watching this quite a while after I've uploaded it. Okay, reinforcements, test pilots, yes, yes. Head back to Palm and we'll activate the gate for your travel. Okie dokie. So, yeah, we have to use the drive again. So press G to target Palm. Not quite sure in what direction it is. Hang on, let me go full view here. Also stop. There it is. Hey, nope. Palm, that's the one we want. And then we want... Oops, I didn't mean to set that. See what I mean about pressing the wrong things? And then Shift plus G, and it should hopefully just slowly start up again like it did last time. Nope, because I didn't press... There we go. And so we'll get to the gate. And this is one of many different types of ship that are in the build. Eventually you get... The whole point is you get a main command ship, and if that gets destroyed, I think you lose instantly, but it's generally meant to stay behind the lines while you build and send out smaller ships, which you can either manage from the RTS view or get into the cockpit and fight that way. And this drive isn't activating. Shift plus G. Oh, there's actually a typo there. It's Civic plus G. So I've definitely pressed the buttons there. Maybe it just takes a little while to warm up. I think that's what it is. I think I'm just being too impatient. Okay, so hopefully it will come to a grinding halt because we're right at our destination. Yep, there we go. And then we should get another little story blip. Oh no, we have to enter the ship repair. Okay, let's slow down a little bit. This is the bit I struggled with because it's a very small area that we have to fly into to repair the ship. And I find the intricate ship movement complicated. I'm going to miss it. Yeah, I missed it well and truly. Okay, let's take a bit of a longer shot at this. So we'll speed up again slightly. You can turn your ship because like right now I'm technically kind of sideways, but I honestly can't remember the button for it, and it will tell me once we get to the next section. There we go. That's fine. Here we go. Get in there, repair yourself, and then get to the gate. That was a lot easier than my first attempt at this, although I am kind of bouncing off the walls now. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ah. Let's go to first person view and try and steer him out of this. There we go. Head towards the gate. There's the gate, so we can probably afford to speed up now, going in a straight line. There is apparently like realistic drift and space movement, or as realistic as you can assume when you're piloting spaceships. I find it a bit confusing personally, but I think it's something you would get used to with experience. Yep, I'm not going to hit that dead on. No. I'm not sure which side I have to hit it from, in fact. Does it matter? It probably does. Right, let's get ourselves... Yeah, see, this is the drift. Excuse me. I'm still suffering from hay fever like I was in my previous videos, so excuse me. Sore throat, runny nose, sore eyes. That's right, this is no longer let's look at, it's bitch about hay fever. Okay, right. This is good. This is kind of good. Right, we're there. We want to go forwards. Come on. Come on. No. I'm so bad at space steering. I can't drive in real life. Why would you let me pilot a spaceship? Here we go. Right, okay, we're in. We are so in. There we go. We're kind of squint, but we're in. So once we get to the next area, we will actually get introduced to the other side of things. But first of all, there's this large combat handle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the turret views. So I believe I can cycle targets. Yes, we can, but I don't want to fight with my own ships. I want to fight with the enemies. So we've got that big ship in the middle there. I just realised I'm still side on, but that's fine. See if we can change turret to one that's on the top of the hull or the bottom of the hull. Nope. Okay, let's do cinematic view. That's better. So now we can see what our ship looks like. So we've got front guns, we've got a left and right turret. I think we've got rear turrets too. Oh, we're getting shot at. Quite badly getting shot at. Maybe I should actually do something. Or I could just die. You have been defeated. You played for 8 minutes. Press escape to exit the game. Did it not have an autosave? I'm sure it did. Well, what I might do then is jump into one of my autosaves from my other game where I have progressed beyond this. Oh wait, I think it has just skipped along even though I died. So we're getting a message from command. They've been attacked by digger ships. So that is actually the big main command ship, which has far more firepower than the little ship we were steering, and it can be upgraded to have ridiculous numbers of missile pods and things like that. So although I'm dead, it still seems to be carrying on as if I'm not dead, so I guess that's because the command ship is technically okay, maybe? So yeah, he's just talking to the command ship. I'm going to skip along this a little bit because there's a skip button, but I mean I'll leave it on the screen so you can pause and read if you want. But our character Knight is coming on board the command ship because it needs a leader, and he has previous experience. So now it should, assuming it hasn't weirded out, give us control of the wardroom and the tactical interface. That's why we couldn't have it before, because the little ship didn't have the required interface. So here we go. Any second now. After the load, we will be in the ship. Yes, we are. We are in this massive ship. So, engines back online, blah blah blah. We're going to try and go back to Palm to repair. So, yeah, this is telling us about all the new modes. So, F5 to enter command mode. This is the mode where I wish I actually had this when I was steering the other ship, because you can. This is like stacking up orders. That's the description I'm looking for. So, I want to face over there. So, I've turned the camera. I'm left clicking. And hopefully it should turn this way. Command mode, Q to 3 to turn. Oh right, I need to first of all say that this is the turn command, then left click. See what I mean about missing steps because there's so many buttons to remember. But these are things that will become second nature once you've played the game enough. It's just whether or not you have the patience for it. And I'm aware that most people may not have the patience, but if you liked Bridge Commander and that kind of game, I think there's elements here that you'd be interested in. So now I'm facing the right way. What does it want me to do now? Move command. I want to head in that direction, please, so the engines will start up automatically. I can reorientate the ship if I wanted, although I think it's fine at the moment. I can turn on auto attack with Shift A, which I have done now, so that's good too. F6 is toggle I hope none of these do anything in fraps. I'm pretty sure we don't. But F6 toggles crew, and then F1 just for, I will just go back to manual please, thank you. Yep, there we are. And backspace to start up. The default speed of the command ship is actually slower than the one we were doing before, but as you can see it is a much bigger beast. I like the ship's design, not just this one, I mean in general I like all the ship's designs. Unlike say EVE Online, to go back to something that has lots of space combat and different ships, where I don't like most of the ship designs in that. So do we have the tactical view now also? Yes we do! This is the tactical RTS type view where we can see our ship. Oh, there's enemies coming in. Sorry, I might have to... Well, actually we can watch the battle from this view to show you the other aspects. So yep, my ship is there. He's losing health a bit slowly. He's fighting with this cruiser and he's taking it on. He's doing okay, I guess. And if we wanted to jump back into cinematic view, I guess we could. Let me do that. There we are, there's cinematic view, so he's just gunning. That's a lot of enemies for one ship to take on, but I think it's to emphasize... Oh, we have another. We have one friend. It's to emphasize that your command ship is actually a lot more sturdy than the other ships available to you. So also we will actually... Can I tell it's break without changing camera? Yes, I can, because I don't want to get too close to his gate until the ships are dead, because they won't let us leave. And there's a lot of enemies. So let's take control of one of the turrets. Which turret have I got? I think this is along the top. Yeah, so we're currently at 40%, which isn't great. Actually, it's telling me just to activate the gate, so maybe I can run. I didn't run last time I did this, but I think I'll run this time. So we'll go into the tactical view. Our ship will carry on fighting without us. There's the gate. We will activate the gate. Oh yeah, we will. Yep, it's activated, and then we'll go to space, and we will start up. Oh, we're on fire, that's not good. Won't actually let me... There we go. We will go very fast to try and get away without blowing up. Faster than that. Come on. 5% hull damage, 4%, 3%. I don't think we're going to get close enough. It's going to miss by 1%. Yep. It's strange, the first time I did this, I was strong enough to take on all the ships, and then I left. Whereas this time it seemed to be implying that running is the best bet. So I wonder if it will just let me keep playing like it did last time, or if I will actually have to escape the game. Let's do a load game. Let's do save game 2. Is that what I just did? Or this could be my other game, but that's fine because it would show the base building aspects if it is. Oh! Okay, it's practically right where we were, so we will just immediately go to spacebar. We will pause the game this time, which is what I should have done last time when I was fiddling around with the gate. Activate the gate. The gate is activated. Unpause. Speed up. Go. Go, man, go. Why aren't you going? I'm not sure why my engines aren't going on. I'm pressing the buttons for going. Is it forcing me to use this? Move to gate. Well, I'm going to die again here. I think it's forcing me to use the street. Oh, okay, I've just bounced off my ship as it blows up. That's fine too. So let's try that again. Okay. Right, quickly this time. Pause the game. Activate the gate. Select the ship. Select move. Tell it to go through the gate. Is there like a full throttle mode, or do I just have to go back to the ship and then... Well, it's going, but it's not going super fast. Maybe it needs a while to like rev up. And we just lost our support craft, so now every enemy is firing at us. Well, we've started to go on fire, but we should be okay. No, I don't think we are going to be okay. No. I think it's not letting me control the ship because it's in chase mode, but I'm not quite sure how to fix that. I'm determined to do this now, but I'm not sure if the point it's auto-saved at is the point of no return for me in terms of damage to my ship. So, activate the gate, get through the gate. Speed, I don't see any... Move, it is moving. Yep, move there. Ship mode. And then we're in chase cam or something like that. And we're blown up again. I'm not sure what I've done wrong, because this went smoothly the first time I was doing it. We'll exit the main menu there then. This is the 16th of May's version of the demo. It has been updated already to fix some bugs. There is very clearly some bugs left to fix. I think that was all my fault, particularly there, but I mean, we spotted a typo. The tutorials sometimes don't seem to progress beyond steps, so it makes it hard to learn the game. It is an alpha, however, and if you see potential, which is the important thing, check the link below for the Kickstarter page. There'll also be a YouTube link to Paul's channel and the official website for Void Destroyer. The Kickstarter page in particular has a lot of concepts, art and information about what he plans to do with it if he receives the funding. I think he's already halfway there, so that's something. Thank you for checking out the video. Stay tuned for more Let's Look Ats and other things as well. I'm off to sneeze a lot now.